What's up, guys? Welcome to race number 1. Coming back from a long break. RIP my dad. A lot of stuff going on, but in spirit for my dad, all we can do is keep motherfucking going. Let's go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop right back into it like nothing ever happened, and we're gonna start at Michigan International Speedway. Custom setups, 40 car lobby, 12 guys racing, 12 real guys racing. I qualified first in that last race. So we're gonna start from the front. We're gonna lead them from the front and hopefully end up in front here at Michigan International Speedway. So let me get a little sip of my coffee, back into that groove. That groove! Let's get that shit going. Fuck yeah. All right, we're back. All right, let's go.
Alright, man.
I need to figure out how I can hear the car. I'm just gonna have to pretend. Alright.
Got one up top.
So,
Alright.
second gear. As you can see, all these people behind us trying to chase us. Alright. Let's get through this first lap nice and clean. Build a little bit of a gap. We put the gaps to the top left so you can see it. And try to get through this corner nice and smooth. Right painted up against that yellow line. And come out the corner a little bit high. Now, when I come out here, he's gonna try to eat my draft. So we go inside to avoid that, and we come back up outside to come into turn 3. Nice and smooth into turn 3. Get it nice and painted down near that bottom line, and come up high on the exit to turn 4. All right, this guy's keeping up with us, so it's gonna be a nice race. So now let's get into lap 2.
5 laps to go.
Very nice. Come down into turn 1, really high. You want to get this really nice and close to that yellow, and come out with the most speed possible. Come out of turn 2. As you can see, that guy behind us slightly overdrove the corner. He's following our draft, so we have to try to make sure he doesn't get our draft, because in these games, if you catch that draft, you're sucking right up to the back bumper. So keep it painted on that white line down there coming out of turn 4. And we're coming into lap 3 out of 6. So out of this 12-car race, we have absolutely smoked the field because we are laying down some crazy lap times. These are really fast laps, and our only real competition is this guy right behind us. But as you can see, I'm getting a really good corner coming into turns 1 and 2, and I'm actually building a huge gap that looks to be probably insurmountable for that guy in second. And now he's 0.8 of a second behind us coming into turns 3 and 4. So the more we talk, the worse driving I'll do, but I'm really trying to stay on that nice edge of just staying calm, making sure I can explain to you guys what's happening as we actually are now 3 laps in. So this type of race is a 6-lapper, a nice sprint. So no worries about tire wear, just kind of driving nice and all out. So let's get into that corner. Don't abuse that yellow line too much, but just kiss it. Just kiss it so you can get that nice exit off of turn 2. Right? You're driving on the devil's edge, because any move to either way, that car is going to step out, and you're really going to get a bad loose or tight syndrome. So look, paint it right on that white line, and we're going to actually stay down here, because now at the point where this guy's a second back, we don't really need to push it as hard as I could push it. So let's make sure we don't overheat these tires. We're still going to be going as fast as we should to manage this gap. But now that we've built a gap, we're outside of the whole draft thing. There's really no place he can go to catch our draft. So with 2 laps to go, he's probably 1.4 seconds back. We can kind of ease up as we're coming to the white flag here. So just make sure we're taking care of our tires, making sure they're not getting too hot. As you can see, the right rear really bears the most load with these types of setups on these tracks. So if you look at the right rear, 90%, that temperature is about 250, but it'll get to about 280 in the corner if you're not careful. So we're gonna back it down here, make sure we don't put in a lot of temperature, because the last thing we want is for us to spin out or anything like that happening on the last lap. There's just no need for it. And looks like second place wrecked out. So yeah, it's gonna be an easy time to come in here for the last time, 3 and 4, nice and smooth. To keep our temperatures down. Look at the temperature, 250. They were about 290 during the peak of when I was really going hard those first couple laps. No need for that. So nice and smooth. You come down here 6 laps later and take that checker flag. And that's how it's done on these short little sprint races. Yes, you have to go hard. You have to build that gap so that the guy behind you doesn't catch you. But once you have that gap, then you can kind of manage it so that you're not, abusing your stuff too much, but that he's not catching up to you with that draft. So it's about building that gap and then managing that gap so that you, however possible, come out in first. So that's going to be the first episode back for ZBC Racing. There's a lot of stuff I've been working on and been antsy to get back behind this camera, but now we're back officially. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button below. Comment if there's anything different you want to see about the setup. I know I kind of have this whole green screen thing going on. It's a little bit, we'll get better at that. But I think this is going to be a really good format for you guys. You can just turn on, watch a little bit of racing, figure out some good lessons, and figure out how to get better both in sim racing and when I get doing some real races. We'll do some back in the real race seat with my go-karts and potentially back in some race cars soon as we get this channel to grow. So looking forward to the future of ZBC Racing and cannot wait to share some more content with you. Appreciate you guys watching on the first video back, and ciao for now. Bye-bye.